you're driven to lose weight and walk taller. Then you see pizza, boom, you regret being driven like Paul Walker. Life is tough. Your girl cheats so much her mind is fucked. You said you had liposuction. She only heard lie and suck. This Tony's first prize was 400 pounds paid in cash. So you sucked up to the judges to blaze your path. You sucked their dicks cause you lost 400 pounds and need the protein to gain it back. Your real name's Johnny. They say Johnny's got the bomber's rep, but everyone knows your punchlines ain't strong or fresh. Even Amber Heard punches are out of Johnny's depth. Your multis are shit. Let's separate the season from the week. Your girl has my semen in her teeth even when she speaks. When she's in bed with me, my penis is the beast that really goes in deep like creatures in the sea till she's bleeding in the sheets. Your girl had to carry my long wood over her shoulder covered in blood like Jesus in the streets. Jay used props cause it's easy to shine when his jokes are so bad. This pedo makes his son go to the back for blowjobs and snacks. But Jay's son won't get COVID when he's deep throating his dad. It's not Friday the 13th when Jay's son has holes in his mask. Your multis, punchlines, props and schemes are whack, but you got far. Cause jokes without all that are easy to craft when you drop bars. Your style's erectile dysfunction. It makes people laugh cause it's not hard.
Hello? Hello, Zayn. Bro, your mum thinks she's got a troubled son. Cause every time you speak, it sounds like you're chewing on a bubble gum. Cause you sound disabled when you speak. It's peak. That's why nobody's keen on belling you. And I ain't seen you on screen since you're seen on Team America. Cause you be messaging Lizzie C on Facebook on some serial killer hack. Like, please phone me. Catch Zayn in the mirror like, I'm so lonely, so lonely. Bro, you eat cats. Easy lines. But I ain't even gonna take it far. And I ain't even saying you're Chinese, but fam, you basically are. Cause I can't even tell if your bars are nice. Especially when you look and sound like the Malaysian Harvey Price. Hello, you cunts. Bro, I can't even tell if you're a jokey rapper or a serious rapper. And I ain't playing. And that's mainly due to the fact that when you rap, I don't know what the fuck you're saying. But it's Zayn. No games. No tricks. No wizard shit up his sleeve. You're not a wizard. You eat lizards on sticks covered in grease. Man will box you up. Send you out. Malaysian Airlines send you overseas. Tell your parents forget the parcel. Bro, this is the first time anyone's gonna defeat Takeshi's castle. Kwaneka!
You talk that street shit and battles with a small boy's rage. If your friends gang raped you in jail, it's the worst choice made. You can't walk. Jay got so many buds inside him the joints break. You can't afford to feed your kids. You got low funds right now. So your girl had an abortion to have your last son wiped out. Funny, a big J looks like a coat hanger upside down. Jay lost weight cause he got depressed smuggling weed. Boy is scared, torn. Jay's in a dark place cause the asshole hides joints at airports. Where I'm from, funny guys get cut open with meat cleavers. Jay ain't okay in the ER, Joker in 3 pieces. Your real name's John. John's broke. It's easy to give his girl raw dick. Her John is broke. She needs to clean out her pipes. I don't need to force it. You dropped the N-bomb on Uno like you were brave and violent. But when Uno checked you backstage, you were afraid to try shit. Jay is blunt? Nah. When Uno speaks Spanish, Jay is silent. Jay claims he's street, but his faith is weak when he faces problems. When Jay has beef, he aids police to gain release as a safe option. The court says if he crossed the streets at the wrong time, Jay walking. Jay Buds, Jay Coat Hanger, Jay Dark Place, Joker, John Broke, Jay Silent, Jay Walking. Check the exact sequence of name flips each step going forward. Your girl only fucks you after she gives me head cause I force her. I always came before Jay. I broke you down in alphabetical order. My bars are tough as hell. I tell jokes cause that stuff would sell. You tell jokes cause you're literally good at nothing else. So try win with your average shit. 2 rounds, this Asian won twice. I'm Kim Jong Immaculate.
I didn't even have time to memorize this shit. But that's cool. Cause even if I go out by default, you're still a shit rapper. So everything gon' be cool. Cause how have you had a speech problem your whole career, now all of a sudden you're speaking fine? Your eyes look mad crossed in that first video. It looked like you was looking into the camera and reading lines at the same time. Talking about the gimmicks I do. But you cut a hole in your mask. Seems you've been blowing your peers. See, I watched that video close. And how is your beard growing from your ears? Because you said you can't look at the phone whilst you're recording these rounds. Because the view of your face would put you off and you would flop it. If I put a plank of wood in front of you right now, your natural instinct would be to chop it. Hiya! See, you're Mr. Miyagi. Your sister is your auntie. You need a guide dog, eyes so slanted you can't see, and your mum's got bigger sideburns than the shanty. You get me? You look like the type of guy to get angry and hit the walls. You got a face that says sweet and sour chicken balls, chicken and black bean sauce, rice and a portion of cat with a little horse. And then when you stay at people's houses, I know who you be calling, fam. Who's he calling? Quanico. Wasteman, blood.
Yeah, Big J versus Zayn Azrai. That was a jokes battle. You get me? Shout out both of them, man, because they'd be cracking up, man. It was a close battle. I kind of think they both did their thing like really well in terms of like it was typical Big J, typical Zayn Azrai. You know, some of Zayn's quotables, like, you know, with the wood over the shoulder and stuff, yeah, like a Jesus Christ thing, that took my head off, you get me? And then you had Big J, like the sarcasm level and the way he was just like boying my man about not being able to spit properly was just sick. So they both like did well, very good attack at each other's throats. I'd say if it really came down to me choosing, I'd just give it to Zayn, only because I feel like his structure, like he's gotten better. I like the way he's structuring his stuff now. I think it is a bit easier to understand, you know what I mean, which is opposite of what Big J's saying. But I just thought both of his rounds were really good. His second one especially, because all the name flips in it, and then he brought it back to the conclusion at the end and everything. It was just sick, you get me? It kind of won it for me. But shout out Big J, it was a sick battle. Zayn just got it though.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Impact. Just got done watching Big J versus Zayn Azrai, and I gotta say that battle was absolutely fire. It's a difficult one, but I'm gonna go with Zayn Azrai. I think he had more bars throughout. Like, he made me laugh more, and I think, you know, his second round was a bit stronger than Big J's second round. So I'm gonna give it to Zayn Azrai. Respect.
Just watched Big J versus Zayn, and yeah, I'm gonna give that one to Zayn. I think he just made me laugh more, and yeah, I feel like he performed it a bit more. I think Big J might be trying to not wake people in his house, which is understandable. He has his priorities straight. He wins as a man, but yeah, Zayn Azrai, man, fucking. What did he call him? Kim Jong Immaculate. That kind of swung it for me, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Some fucking creepy, weird bars in there, but as always, that's to be expected. But yeah, Zayn Azrai, big up.
Okay, now Zayn Azrai versus Big J. Really fun battle. I enjoyed it a lot. I got loads of giggles out of it. I think Big J's humor's got he's got I wouldn't say more mature, but he's got more clever in executing his humor. Like, he did a couple race angles, but it didn't look distasteful. It was kind of light-hearted and jokey. It was fun. I'm gonna give it to Zayn Azrai though. I thought he was consistent throughout the 2 rounds, punching. So it was really good. But it's great to have Big J back, and I can't wait to watch Big J perform when we get the crowds back. It's gonna be funny. And I kind of like the new style that Big J's coming with, but I'm going to give that one to Zayn Azrai. But good battle, boys.
Yeah, Sean Cray, just watched Zayn Azrai versus Big J. Really, on the face of it, Big J should be washing Zayn Azrai, to be honest. Far better battler, but judging it on the material that we've seen, Zayn was like a lot more well rehearsed. He's kind of put some effort into actually writing some bars, punchlines. Some of them were a bit rubbish, but he's, you know, the effort's there. Jay was like a bit more kind of half-assed with it. I know exactly what it would have been. He's just kind of got the deadline coming up. He hasn't got anything. He's kind of lobbed it together. Bit racist. He's, you know, he's funny. You know, Zayn's sort of come in. He's got the Uno Lavras. Jay is silent. Force it. Like, I'm not saying it's great, but like he's put a bit of effort in there. So I felt a bit uncomfortable. I was probably going to have to give it to Zayn. And then Jay starts his last round. He sort of says, if I go out by default, everything going to be cool. He hasn't remembered his stuff. It kind of made my mind up for me, really. realistically, you just got to give it to Zayn, and that's that.